Have you noticed a woman only seems to love you when she's right there with you? You know this. When she's alone with you or you're sharing face-to-face time together, you have no doubt in your heart that she's in love with you. Or worst case scenario, at least she likes you a lot, right? So why is it that when she's not with you, she's slow to respond or return your calls or text messages? Should you be worried about where this girl's heart lies? My simple and straightforward answer is yes. I'll tell you why. Stephanie is here. In this video, I'm going to share 5 reasons why the girl who has your heart is acting the way she is. Could it be that she's simply too busy? Yeah, it could be a chance. However, when this action is persistent beyond reason, I'm afraid to tell you that she might actually be not being honest. No one is always too busy for the one that they claim that they love. At risk of repeating myself, when a woman genuinely loves you, she loves you wholeheartedly. She sacrifices a lot, including sometimes her friends and her family, just to be with you. She gives you assurances, keeps you happy. Listen, if your woman isn't doing this, you should question her dedication or her love for you. Now, if you want more information on this, you should check out my video about 7 things women do when they genuinely love you. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. In the meantime, if she only loves you when she's with you, and by that I mean physically in your presence, there could be a series of things happening that you don't see. Now, the first thing I want to address is the fact that she might not be into you. You're just a friend. She may have some level of attraction for you, but she doesn't want anything more, and it's really not that deep for her. I dare say she might have even placed you in the friends with benefits category, if you're lucky. Now, this kind of arrangement might work for her because it requires less total investment. It provides her with companionship or other advantages she might be getting from you without the commitment that a deeper relationship requires. Now, women who are not emotionally invested often focus on other areas of their life, like work, hobbies, personal interests, over the relationship that she has with you. And yes, while this is healthy on some level for individuals to have interests outside a relationship, a balance is necessary when both parties are genuinely invested. If you find that you're always adjusting your schedule to suit her without her doing the same, it might be a signal that the relationship isn't as important to her as it is to you. When a woman isn't into you, you know this. When you're out of sight, you're definitely out of mind. She has better things to do and will place you on the back burner. Her taking forever to respond to your messages or not answering your calls is because you are not her priority. A relationship in which you feel valued shouldn't be based on your physical presence. If her attention and affection significantly fade when you're not around, trust me, her emotional investment is superficial. This out of sight, out of mind behavior suggests that she doesn't feel a strong emotional connection and is not particularly concerned about maintaining any kind of constant level of communication or intimacy with you. Secondly, intimacy with you is great only while it lasts. Now, sometimes the warmth and closeness you feel with someone doesn't run as deep as you might hope, right? Especially if, let's say, the sparks are flying when you're together. It can be easy to get the wrong impression. Now, get this, some women just love the excitement of new romance, the compliments, the romance, the attention on them. You, being the hopeless romantic that you are, might be showering her with nice stuff, making her feel special. But remember, just because she's into the affection in those moments doesn't mean she's looking to lock things down with you. And I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes what feels like intimacy is actually transactional, right? Maybe she's getting something else out of being with you, like comfort, maybe even material benefits. If your gut tells you that the connection feels more strategic than spontaneous, it could be that she's not really in it for the romance. Ever noticed that after you two get close, she starts asking for favors or help? It might be that she's setting up a pattern where intimacy leads to you helping her out in some way. This kind of dynamic benefits only her, and you might be left feeling a bit used.
It's key to keep your emotions in check. If you sense that the relationship isn't as reciprocal as you like, falling head over heels when the other person isn't as invested will only lead to heartbreak and disappointment. And you don't need me to tell you that, okay? I think the key takeaway for this point is this. While your intimate moments might seem perfect, it's important to look at the bigger picture and her behavior outside those times you spend together to really understand what's going on. It's all about protecting your heart and making sure that you're both playing the same game. What do you think about this so far? Have you seen these signs before? Comment your views below. Make sure you watch until the very end for crucial insights. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.
Number 3, she's seeking the attention of multiple men. Now, when I talk about her looking for the attention of multiple men, it's important to see just how frequent the situation is. The fact is, many women get a lot of attention from men, more than you might realize. And this happens all over the place. I mean, on the streets, in the stores, in the churches, during events, at work. If you took a moment to ask your female friend about the sort of attention they get from men on a daily basis, you might be shocked just how much women handle. Given that, let's think about the possibility that she's actually talking to multiple, interested men, right? She enjoys the attention and chooses to look at her options. This asks an important question for you. Are you ready and willing to fight for attention against all those other potential interests out there? Is this a battle that you want to be a part of? It's very important to think about why you should even have to struggle for her attention in the first place. I mean, if she's truly into you, wouldn't she make it clear by putting your relationship first over others? If you're finding that you're just one of many interested men or options she spends time with when it suits her, then perhaps it's worth thinking again about your position. Why put your time and emotional energy into someone who sees you as an option? The painful truth might be that when she's not with you, she could very well be talking with Mike, Mark, or Melvin. When she's around you, it might feel great, but it's worth wondering if it's really your special moment or it's just your turn. Now, this situation highlights why it's not smart to run after someone who isn't giving you the level of attention and promises you're offering. Instead, it could be more helpful to step back and think about whether this situation works for you, or if you should move your energy to someone who values and puts first your presence in their life more clearly. No ifs, no buts. After all, being someone's clear choice rather than an option amongst many is a basic part of a fulfilling relationship. I say never chase women. If you want to know all the reasons why that's a bad idea, it's time to watch my video on why you should never chase women. I'll leave a link to that video in my description below. Let's move on to the next point, which is number 4. If a woman loves you only when she's around you, it could be that she's taking care of another relationship. Now, if you're noticing that her time for you and affection come in unexpected waves, intense and engaging one moment, and then cold and distant the next, it could be a sign that you're not the only important person in her life. This habit, where she turns to you mainly during trouble in her main relationship, is something to be careful about, right? It shows that her commitment to you is based on terms and relies on her relationship status, as in what's happening right now in her main relationship. When she's facing problems with her main guy, she might suddenly become free for you. You'll notice she's more focused, more curious being with you, and more emotionally honest during these times. In these moments, you'll find yourself in the role of a trusted friend or emotional pillar. Now, while it can feel good to be trusted and relied on because you love this girl, it's important to know that if your role is mainly to serve as a cushion against her relationship troubles, that is, if she tells you about it, then maybe this isn't something that you want to be in, right? So consider that. Now, being in such a position will clearly be emotionally draining for you. You might feel valued and important when she needs you, but this is often short-lived and results in you feeling pushed aside when she returns to her main relationship. Now, if you're always the person she calls during hard times, but pushed aside during the good, clearly it's not balanced. If she's not committed to building something real with you, you might always be stuck waiting, unsure of your place in her life, right? I want to know what you think about this point. Does this situation sound familiar to you? Share your own story or opinion in the comments below. Remember, the most important insights are coming up, so watch to the very end. If you're finding this helpful, please support the channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. Now, I'm sorry to be the one giving bad news. She's for sure got someone else in her life, and you are the side guy. This girl is not for you. She's just a shared item. What do you do in this situation? Well, it's very important to think about whether this whole situation works for you, right? Relationships should make better your life, not leave you feeling insecure, inadequate, guessing, waiting, right? Talking about your feelings and your needs is key. If you find the relationship unsatisfying or too one-sided, consider putting up boundaries or deciding that, hey, this is not for me. Remember, it's healthy to want a relationship where you're valued all the time, and not just when it's convenient for her. The final tip I'll give you is this: she's not looking to be fully open with you. If a woman only loves you when she's around you, now this can be a big red flag in any relationship. When someone is truly invested in building a lasting and meaningful connection, they stay open with you. Open in their thoughts, open in their feelings, open in their experiences. This transparency is a base for trust. But if you find that she often seems closed off, avoids the subject when it gets personal, or barely shares details about her life outside of her time with you, it's time to pay attention. This lack of openness doesn't just create a wall, it also leaves you doubting the reality of a relationship. You might be in a vague relationship where you're in the relationship by yourself. Are you getting to know the real her, or just a polished version of what she shows when it's convenient for her? This behavior could mean that she's keeping her options open, not fully committing to the relationship, or possibly hiding parts of her life that might change how you see her. More worrisome, this unwillingness to open up can sometimes be a strategy to just keep distance from you. I mean, by not letting you in, she keeps the relationship on the surface, which might be exactly what she wants. If she's not looking to deepen the connection with you, you might notice that conversations about the future or taking things to the next level seem to make her uneasy or cleverly avoided. The question then becomes, why isn't she open? Is it a general preference for privacy, or is it about her feelings and intentions towards you? Understanding this can be very important. If it's the former, there might be room for growth for both of you if you're both willing, right? If it's the latter, however, it could be a sign that she sees the relationship as something temporary or casual, not something she plans to nurture or grow over time. And either way, these are important points you need to think about carefully if you're invested in finding a relationship that's fulfilling for you. Let's finish up this video. In conclusion, here are my thoughts. Recognizing and accepting that she might not be that into you is hard, right? But it's important. It's important to consider what you are looking for in a relationship. What do you want, you know? Does her behavior match those expectations? If they don't, it's time to look again at your involvement and consider how to move forward in a way that respects both your emotional well-being and your desire for a more reciprocated and fulfilling connection. And that's definitely something I need you to think about. This is the reality for many people. What's your take? Did this final point hit home? Please leave a comment below with your views or personal experiences. If this video helped you see things more clearly, do us a huge favor. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with a friend who might need to hear this. Your support helps spread these important messages. Thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Stephanie. I'll see you soon. Cheers!